Hello and welcome to Kresge Gymnasium tonight for some women's varsity basketball action. Tonight we have our very own women's varsity basketball Brits going up against the Alma Scots. Our women's basketball Brits have enjoyed a 16-5 start to the season, going 8-4 in conference, making them third in the MIAA. Rain Hinton, the sophomore forward, is second in field goal percentage and third in scoring in the whole conference. Tonight's basketball action is very important for the Brits as they face number one Trine this Saturday here in Kresge Gymnasium. And the Brits start off with the ball. Junior Sam Carter, primary ball handler for the Brits, gets it over to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer gets it back to Carter. Into Hinton, back to Wishmeyer after the screen from Carter. Hubbard, handing it off to Burness. Burness tries to pass it out, and that'll be a turnover to start off for the Brits. There's Alma's first possession of the game. Junior guard Madison Hill, the primary ball handler for the Scots, getting it over to Humphreys. Scots running offense. Tried to get it into Hank's ball, but she turns the ball over. Brings Britt's ball. Wishmeyer going in with the right hand, driving in, swings it out to Burness. Burness driving in, gets the ball poked loose. She's on the floor, there's a scramble. And that'll be a turnover for the Brits. Madison Hill for the Scots will bring the ball up court. And the ball touched Hannah Thalen's knee as the ball went out of bounds. Brits possession. Enjoying a very slow start to this game. Nothing but turnovers on offense for both teams so far. Let's see if the Brits can finally put the ball in the bucket. Hubbard gets it into Hinton. She nearly loses the ball. She maintains it, gets it out to Hubbard. Hubbard hesitates, and that'll be a travel. Here's Alma's turn. Let's see if they can put the ball in the bucket here. Alma running their offense. Nice fake there. She drives in. Gets a lot of contact, but she can't get the ball to fall. Hubbard in transition gets up to Burness. Burness hesitates, pulls for three, gets it to fall. Emily Burness with the first points of the game. Burness gets her hand on the ball there. Scots maintain possession. Humphreys making nice moves. Wishmeyer got a hand on the ball there. There's a scramble for the ball. Last touch by Scots. Brits possession. Carter gets in on the right block. Decides to go up with it. Can't get it to fall after some contact. Rebounded by the Scots. Madison Hill getting harassed by Hinton in the backcourt, but she's able to get it up court. And a quick score for the Scots. Carter hands it off to Burness. And it looks like the Brits will run some offense here. Ball gets swung over to Carter. Tried to find Hinton. Hubbard opts for three. Off right iron, can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Humphries. And she's running. Humphries slows it up. Hanks ball hands it off to Thalen. Hill swings it back over to Humphries. Humphries can't get the three to fall. Rebounded by Hinton. Carter backs in, gets it out to Burness. Burness quickly gets it into Hinton. Hinton's doubled, and that'll be a jump ball. Scots possession. We get a few substitutions here for the Scots. In comes Jenny Brandt and number 21, Madeline Barnaskis. Humphries pulls. Way too strong. Doesn't even hit rim. Rebounded by the Brits, and they're running. Burness passes it back out to Carter. Back to Burness. Burness looking for Hinton. It's going to be a kick ball violation there on Barnaskis. Brits looking for Hinton down there on the block early. Ball gets inbounded into Burness. Hubbard surveys the floor, gets it over to Carter over on the right wing. Back to Burness up top, gets a screen from Hinton. Burness driving in, gets a little contact from the Scots, and that'll be a turnover on Burness. Scots possession. Into the game for the Brits. Out comes Burness. In comes number 44, Maya Gillen. Here's Humphries for the Scots. Excellent interior defense there from Gillum. It was last touched by the Brits. Scots possession. Humphries pump fakes, drives in, tried to pass it back out, and there's a scramble for the ball. Gillum comes up with it in transition, dribbles out, decides to drive baseline, bounces it into Hubbard. Hubbard bounces it to Hinton. Nice pass, and Hinton with the easy lay-in. Brits lead the Alma Scots. Just under 5 minutes left to go in this first quarter. 5, Alma 2. Scots looking for something on offense, and there's another turnover. Stolen by Gillum. She gets it up to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer gets into Hinton. Back out to Hubbard. Back to Hubbard. Opts for three. Can't get it to fall. Off front iron and out. Hill in transition. Taking it coast to coast. Off the backboard. Doesn't get it to fall. Rebounded by Jenny Brandt. She gets the putback. Brits on offense. Hubbard gets a pick from Hinton. Can't find anything. Excellent defense from the Scots. Gillum drives in. Left-handed lay-in off the backboard. Doesn't get it to fall. Scots will slow it up. They'll set up some offense. Easy lay-in from Brandt. And that'll give Alma the lead over the Brits, 5-6. Carter gets it into Hinton. She's immediately triple teamed, and that'll be another jump ball. Brits possession. Out of the game comes Hinton. Into the game for Hinton. It's number 11, Brooke Schutte. Ball gets inbounded to Gillum. 5 seconds on the shot clock here. They have to put it up. Schutte with the ball. Gets it out to Gillum. Gillum tosses up a prayer. And that'll be shot clock. Violation on the Brits. Another turnover for the Brits. Hill for the Scots. Out for a quick three. Can't get it to fall. Here's Wishmeyer in transition. Wishmeyer driving baseline. Nice pass into Hubbard. She gets it to fall. And a turnover in the backcourt for the Scots will give the Brits possession. After that last bucket from Jamie Hubbard, giving the Brits a 7-6 lead over the Scots. 2 minutes, 35 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Gillum gets it into Carter. Carter trying to drive in. Passes it to Hubbard. Hubbard can't get the free throw line jumper to fall. Alma will run a play here. Hill gets over to Thalen. There's Eldridge driving in, and she stepped out of bounds. Brits possession. Comes a few substitutions. One for the Scots, one for the Brits. Back into the game comes Rain Henton. And for the Scots, Charlie Hanksball. Carter walking the ball up court. Goes for the pick from Henton. And that'll be a foul down low. The Scots defense collapsing in on Henton. Not allowing her to get comfortable down there on the block. They've shown that when she gets the ball, they really want to trap her. The ball gets quickly into Wishmeyer. That'll be a jump ball quickly. Scots possession. Humphries gets double teamed in the backcourt. He's under a lot of pressure. Brits unable to force a turnover here. Ball gets knocked out of bounds by Gillum. Still Scots possession. Phelan directing traffic for the Scots. Hands it off to Hill. Excellent defense there from Wishmeyer coming over for some help defense. Hill tried to get it into Charlie Hanks' ball. Wishmeyer knocked it out of bounds, out of her hands. A nice position down there on the block. Driving baseline, can't find anything. Out of bounds, still Scott's possession, but they'll have to put it up quickly. 1 second left on the shot clock. Let's see what they do here. And that'll be a shot clock violation on the Scots. Brits possession. Gets it into Wishmeyer, and she gets an easy lay-in. Nice pass from Brooke Schutte. And the Brits will run their full-court defense here. Looking to force a turnover. They get it trapped. And that'll be a foul on Wishmeyer in the backcourt. Here's Hill. Guarded by Wishmeyer. Gets met with a trap at half court. And with an easy lane, it's Hannah Phelan after a nice pass from half court from Hill. Brits looking to respond quickly, getting into Henson. Henson making a move. Gets it to fall. And quickly the Scots turn it over on the inbound. That'll be Brits' possession. Gillum on the inbound for the Brits. Gets it into Carter. Carter will hold this one. Looking to make this one the last shot of the quarter. 16 seconds left. Carter gets a pick from Hinton. Pulls up for a jumper and gets it to fall. And Alma have to move quickly here. And they aren't able to get the ball up. And that's all for the first quarter. Brits leading 13. Alma Scots 8. And we're back to start the second quarter. Brits leading 13-8 here in Kresge Gymnasium. Rain Henson leading the Brits in scoring with 4 points, going 2 of 2 from the field, followed by Emily Burness, hitting her only shot of the game with a three-pointer. And for Alma, their leading scorer is Jenny Brandt, also going 2 of 2 from the field, 4 points. We start off the first possession of the second quarter with a jump ball. Alma have been having trouble with this full court defense, but they beat it here. Look at finding that open shot, but can't get it to fall. Madeline Bernascus. Schutte slows it up, gets it in to Henton. Henton surveys the floor, gets it over to Hubbard. Back out to Schutte. Schutte surveying the floor, decides to drive in. Kicks it out to Burness. Burness hesitates. Back out to Hubbard. Hubbard. Back to Burness. Burness driving in. Nice move inside. Gets her own rebound, and it's fouled, and she'll go to the line. After Burness misses the first free throw, Maya Gillum comes into the game. Also with another substitution, Schutte comes out of the game for Sam Carter. Burness' second free throw attempt is up. Also off back iron. A rare trip to the free throw line for Burness, as she's usually near automatic from there. one of the top free throw shooters in the conference. Here's Humphries for the Scots, getting over to Hill. Hill driving in, trying to slice it in there to Jenny Brandt. Turns the ball over, and here's the Brits in transition. Burness opting for another quick three. Off right iron. Can't get it to fall. Taking it coast to coast. But Phelan can't get it to fall. Rebounded by the Brits. Here's Carter in transition. Swinging it up to Burness. Quickly getting into Hinton. She goes for the quick jumper. Gets it to fall. Here's the Scots. Having trouble in the backcourt here, and that'll be a timeout to avoid the turnover here. And we're back after the quick timeout from Coach Ryan Clark for Alma Scots. Calling the timeout to avoid the possible backcourt violation. Humphries has to move quickly. And she doesn't get it up court in time before the 10-second violation. That'll be a turnover for the Scots. Brits possession. Carter opts for a quick three. Almost doesn't hit anything, but the Brits get their own rebound. Ball gets out to Gillum. She opts for a three of her own off front iron. Here's Humphries with the rebound. Humphries can't get the assist with the pass to Bernaskis. Here's the Brits in transition. Gillum driving in, finding Hinton with a nice pass. Hinton with another score makes that 8 points for Hinton. There seems to be some confusion for the referees. I believe there was a turnover here. For the Scots, not sure exactly what happened. But the Brits get another possession here. Sam Carter gets the ball in the inbound. Pick and roll from Hubbard. Hubbard pops out, gets it into Hinton. Hinton looks to score quickly, but gets out to Gillum. Gillum drives in, hits the floater. Scots need a score here. Haven't scored in a good while. Here's Phelan with a nice pass over to Jenny Brandt. Burness gets it into Hinton. Hinton quickly going to work, and she gets fouled on the lay-in. She'll go to the line for two. Hinton has now 9 points in the game. We get a few substitutions for the Brits. Into the game comes Evelyn Wishmeyer and Brooke Schutte. Out of the game is Jamie Hubbard and Emily Burness. Hinton goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line, making that now 10 points on the game floor. And the Brits continue this backcourt pressure. And they're able to get it up court before the 10-second backcourt violation. Humphries can't get the shot to fall. But Emily Long able to get the putback after the offensive rebound. Henton driving in. Gets stuffed with defense there on the drive. And here's Hill in transition from the Scots, and she gets fouled. Hill makes her first free throw attempt. Hill goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line, scoring her first 2 points of the game for the Scots. Albion leading the Scots 21-14. Brits turn over the ball here. There's Emily Long in transition. And there's a score from Hannah Thalen. We're going to get a timeout. And we're back after the full timeout for the Brits. Brits leading Alma 21-16. Just under 5 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Rand Henton for the Brits. That's been an excellent scoring source. See if they can get her the ball, but the Brits turn the ball over. Humphries with the steal in transition. Trying to take it coast to coast. Gets a lot of contact, but no whistle from the referees. Alma with the offensive rebound. And that'll be a travel on Emily Long before she was able to get the shot up. Carter gets over to Wishmeyer. Back to Carter. Carter finds Burness. Wishmeyer running the floor here, finding an empty Carter. Carter pump fakes, spins, finds an open Gillum. She out for three. Hits the shot. Gillum with 5 points for the Brits after that three-point shot. Gillum gets a hand on the ball there. Ball goes out of bounds. Scott's possession. Hill gets it into Brandt. There's Humphries. Surveying the floor. Back to Brandt. Brandt can't get the free throw line jumper to fall. Hill pushes it up to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer drives baseline. Tried to pass it back out. It's tipped out of bounds by Alma. And Alma gets a substitution. Out of the game comes Emily Long. Into the game comes Madeline Bernoskas. Carter gets the ball into Gillum. Gillum gets the ball to Carter. Carter steps back, surveys the floor, gets it over to Burness. Burness hits a cutting Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer goes up strong and gets fouled. Wishmeyer gets the first free throw attempt to fall. Out of the game for the Scots is Jenny Brandt. Wishmeyer goes 2 for 2 from the line. And into the game for Brandt for the Scots is Charlie Hanksball. Hill gets a screen from Hanksball. And the Scots, Hannah Thielen gets the three-point shot to fall. Brits looking to score quickly. Burness almost losing the ball there, but it's retrieved by Hinton. Gets blocked at a layup attempt. Gillum drives in with a nice left-handed lay-in. Gillum scored, giving the Brits a 9-point lead over the Scots. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in the second quarter. There's Hill, guarded by Gillum. Gillum comes out of the game. And for Gillum comes Jamie Hubbard. Hill finding Humphreys. Humphreys fades, hits the shot. Carter finding Wishmeyer. Brits looking to score quickly. And Wishmeyer airballs badly. Rebounded by Humphreys. And she's running. Humphreys pulls it out. Scots almost lose possession of the ball there. Ball gets back out to Hill. Hill driving in. And she's fouled on her drive. Hubbard trying to step in, take the charge there. Gets called for the blocking foul. Hill can't get her first free throw to fall. Hill goes 1 of 2 from the line, giving her a total of 3 points for the Alma Scots. Brits leading by 6. See if they can extend this lead here. With this trip on offense, Wishmeyer driving in, baseline. Swings it over to Carter, had to stretch for the ball there. Hubbard driving in, gets it into Henton. Henton driving in, and she gets fouled. Oh no, excuse me, called for travel. Hill gets a looking for something. Thinks about a 3-point shot, decides not. And Bernauskas can't get the lay-in to fall after the drive. Excellent defense there from the Brits. Brits getting into Hinton quickly. Hinton with a nice pass to Hubbard. Jamie Hubbard with the easy lay-in. Nice pass from Hinton there. Hill guarded by Carter. Bernauskas hits the 3-point shot. Brits still leading by 5 after the 3-point shot from Bernauskas. Burness hits a cutting Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer can't get the lay-in. Rebounded by Hinton, and she gets the putback. Hinton with 12 points in this first half for the Brits. Hill surveying the floor. Finds an open man. Way too strong in the left corner from Humphries. As the Brits getting over to Wishmeyer. Here's Henton. She's been warm. Drop steps. Can't find anything. And that'll be a jump ball. Brits possession. Shot clock is off for this next Brits possession here. Let's see if they decide to make this the last shot of the half. Sam Carter on the inbound. Ball gets into Wishmeyer. Henton goes up quickly. It gets fouled. Henton will go to the line. It's fouled by Charlie. Hank's ball from the Scots. And Henton hits her first free throw. Hank's ball comes out of the game for the Scots, and into the game comes Jenny Brandt. Henton can't get the second free throw to fall. Rebounded by the Scots. And the Brits almost get a turnover there at half court as Wishmeyer came over for the double team. Almost came away clean with the steal, but she was able to clamp her hands back down on the ball there. Still Scott's possession. 5 seconds left on the game clock. Ball gets into Brandt. Back out to Humphries and out of bounds. Oh, excuse me. Number 44 is Emily Eldridge. Ball gets into Eldridge. And she goes up quickly and gets the score before the buzzer, decreasing the Albion lead back down to 6. And that'll be all for the first half. And we're back for the second half. Your Albion College women's basketball team leading the Alma Scots by 6, 33-27. After the half, our leading scorer is Rain Hinton with 13 points, won 5 of 6 from the floor. It was quickly followed by Maya Gillum with 7 points. Gillum also provided all the bench points for the first half with her 7 points. This has been a highly competitive game so far. Quite the opposite of their last meeting, January 12th, where the Brits won 77-55. Let's see if the Brits can jump out and get a lead similar to that one here in the second half. Wishmeyer swings it over to Hubbard. Burness settles in. Hits a cutting Wishmeyer, and Wishmeyer gets fouled. She'll go to the line. Wishmeyer starting out the second half with 4 points. It's had a quiet day for the Brits, going 1 of 3 from the floor. And with that one, she's now 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Going 2 of 2 there. To the free throw line. Making now 6 points. She almost gets her hand on a steal there. That's the Scots. Trying to score quickly, but Humphreys can't get the lay-in to fall. Rebounded by the Brits. Here's Burness swinging it over to Hubbard. Back to Carter. She'll slow it up. Carter driving in after the pick from Hubbard. Finding an open Hubbard after the pick. She can't get the three-point shot to fall. It's rebounded by Hill. And Hill will bring it up court for the Scots. And that'll be a turnover for Hill. She tried to get it into number 15, Emily Long. She had a nice position down there on the block, but Hill kind of overshot her on the pass there. Brits possession. Here's Sam Carter with the ball. Burness getting into Hinton. Back to Hinton. Can't get the shot to fall off right iron. And the Scots are running. Here's Thalen. Finding an open Humphreys. Humphreys drives in, passes it back out to Hill. And Hill will slow it up. Hill driving in with a nice pass into Charlie Hank's ball. Carter handing it off to Wishmeyer. Getting over to Hubbard. Hubbard. Here's Hinton. Hits the free throw line jumper. Make that 15 points for Hinton. Scots nearly turned the ball over. And that'll be a charge. Get a few substitutions here for the Scots into the game. Comes number 21, Madeline Hanks. And number 42, Jenny Brandt. Carter getting over to Burness. Burness surveying the floor. Hits Hinton. She goes up quickly off backboard and in. Brits now have a 10-point lead over the Scots. Let's see what the Scots do on offense here. Hill. Turns the ball over. Hinton with the steal. And she'll slow it up. Passing it back out to Carter. Carter. Pass it over to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer passes it into Hinton. And she scores again. Hinton with a fast start to the second half with now 17 points on the game. Here's Humphries, guarded by Hubbard. And that'll be a turnover on the Scots. Jenny Brandt with the turnover, and there'll be a timeout for the Scots. And we're back after the timeout for the Scots. Our Brits leading 41, Scots 29. Evelyn Wishmeyer on the inbound, getting it into Sam Carter. Rain Hinton has enjoyed a fast start here in the second half. Has a total of 19 points for the Brits. Gillum on the drive. Tried to get the reverse lane, and she gets fouled. She'll be going to the line. It's fouled by Jenny Brandt. Can't get the first free throw attempt to fall. Gillum provided an excellent spark off the bench for the Brits in the first half, scoring all of their bench points. She gets the second free throw attempt to fall, giving her now 8 points on the game. Gillum went 3 of 5 from the field. And the Brits playing excellent backcourt defense here. Let's see if they can get. And then the Scots call a timeout to avoid the 10-second backcourt violation. And we're back after the quick timeout for the Scots. They called a timeout to try to avoid the 10-second backcourt violation. They'll have to inbound it up court. Brits playing tight defense at half court, but they're able to get it in. And the Scots getting an open three-point shot. But Eldridge wants to get it to fall. Rebounded by Jenny Brandt, and she gets the putback. Gillum with the ball. Tried to hand it off to Wishmeyer. Can't get it, but she eventually passes it to Burness. Burness bounces it to Carter. Carter drives in, finding a Burness in the right corner. Opts for three. Too soft. Rebounded by Alma. Here's Hill. Back to Hill. Brandt trying to score quickly. It'll be Britt's possession. Over the back foul call there. There'll be a substitution here for Alma. Out of the game comes Jenny Brandt. Into the game comes Charlie Hinksbaugh. Gillum with the screen for Carter. Flashes back out. Gillum gets it into Hinton. Burness driving in. Hits the lay-in. Burness' lay-in now gives the Brits a 13-point lead over the Scots here in the third quarter. The Scots need to find something here on offense. The Brits' defense has been suffocating. They've had to earn every point that they've scored here, as Hanksball can't get her open jump shot to fall. Into Henton. Henton turns around. Can't get the lay-in to fall after the drop step. Here's Hill for the Scots. Bernasis guarded by Burness. And Eldridge can't get the jumper to fall. Here's Carter driving in, and that'll be a travel on Sam Carter. She had a nice drive there after faking the pick there from Gillum. We're going to get a few substitutions here for the Scots, and back in comes Humphreys for the Scots. And also Emily Long. Ball tipped out of bounds, Scots possession. There's Humphreys, guarded by Wishmeyer. Humphreys driving in. She gets fouled on the drive. Humphreys misses her first free throw attempt. Humphreys going 0 of 2 from the line there. Rebounded by Henton. She'll bring the ball up court for the Brits. Henton slows it up. Hands it over to Carter. Over to Gillum. Gillum surveys the floor. Finds Carter. Carter directing traffic. Gets a screen. Getting it into Henton. Henton tried to go to work. Lost it, but Burness picked it up. And Burness will be called for the travel. Carter coming up with the steal in the backcourt. She'll pull it back out. Hits Gillum. Gillum can't get the open three to fall. And Phelan gets fouled in the backcourt. Wishmeyer will be called in for the reach-in foul call. And Wishmeyer will come out of the game. Into the game for Wishmeyer comes Brooke Schutte. Hill. Easy land there from Madeline Bernascus, excuse me. After the pass from Hill. Schutte finds Henton. Henton can't get the free throw line jumper to fall. And here's Hill in transition. Trailed by Burness. She loses the ball. Stolen by Maya Gillum. Over to Schutte on the left side. Driving baseline. Finding an open Burness on the right side. Can't get the three-point shot to fall. There's Humphreys in transition for the Scots. That was excellent defense there from Gillum. Forced to take it back out. And Bernascus can't get the shot to fall. Rebounded by Hank's ball, and she puts it back in. We're going to travel violation call there on Gillum. Picked up the pivot foot there. Scott's possession. Alma gets the ball past half court, up to Humphreys. Humphreys The drive. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebounded by Hinton. Carter with the ball for the Brits. Gets it over to Hubbard. Just under 35 seconds left here in the third quarter. Carter will bring it out. Coach calls in the play from the sideline for the Brits. 7 seconds left on the shot clock here. Carter can't get the shot to fall after she worked the pick and roll with Hinton. Humphreys with the ball. Gets over to Thalen. Back to Humphreys. Over to Hill. Hill opts for three. Off back iron. Can't get it to fall. That's a scramble for the rebound. And there's a jump ball. The referees will decide whether the jump ball came before the end of the quarter or not. And they'll just call it. That's the end of the third quarter. Albion leading 44. Alma 35. And we're back at the start of the fourth quarter. The Albion Lady Brits leading the Alma Scots 44-35. Rain Hinton leading the Brits with 19 points, going 8 of 12 from the floor for the Brits. I still can't get the three-point shot to fall. Hinton can't get the quick shot to fall in transition. And here's the Scots. Hill with the ball. Driving in. And Hannah Thalen knocking down the left corner three-point shot. Burness with the ball. Finding Hinton. Hubbard's posting up. Back to Burness. For Shooty cutting. Surveying the floor. She'll dribble it out. Back to Burness. 3 seconds left on the shot clock here. Burness can't get the step back three-point shot to fall. Rebounded by Hill, and she's running. She'll take it coast to coast. Can't get the lay in the fall. Rebounded by Burness. Burness will stop. Hand it off to Hubbard. Over to Shooty over on the left wing. Here's Hinton. Over to Carter. Hesitates. Decides not to shoot the three. Here's a cutting Burness. 4 seconds left on the shot clock here. Hubbard. Steps. Off the backboard and in. Hubbard now has 4 points on the game. Excuse me, 6 points on the game. Scots can't respond quickly, and that's a scramble for the rebound. Barnoskis couldn't get the three-point shot to fall. That's a scramble for the rebound on the floor. End up being Brits' possession. Back into the game for the Brits comes Evelyn Wishmeyer Out of the game goes Brooke Schutte. Carter walks the ball up the court. Finds Hubbard, who gets it over to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer finds Hinton. Hinton hands it off to Carter. Carter hits the three. Carter is now 5 points in the game after that three. Scott's trying to respond quickly. Bernauskas couldn't get it to fall, and there'll be a travel violation there on Hannah Thielen on the rebound. But she couldn't keep her balance, moved her feet on the ground there. Referees give the possession over to the Brits. It's Carter. Brings the ball up court. Brits sharing an 11-point lead over the Scots. Hinton gets the ball stolen from her there on the free throw line. Excuse me. Hill. Long. Drops. Off the backboard and in. Carter pushes the ball up court to Burness. Burness drives in, finding an open Hubbard. Hubbard hesitates with a nice move between two defenders. Can't get the shot to fall. Ball goes out of bounds on the rebound. Last touch by the Scots. Ball gets into Hinton. Hinton can't get the shot to fall. Back out of bounds. Scots possession. Ball gets into Humphries, over to Thielen. Brits running that trap defense that gave the Scots so much trouble in the first half. Humphries driving in. Excellent defense there from Hubbard to not foul. And there's Jenny Brent for the Scots with the putback. Brits leading the Scots with just under 6 minutes to go. 49, Alma 42. See if the Brits can increase this lead here. Ball gets over to Hubbard. Back to Carter. Carter tries to make a move. Drives baseline. Tries to get a reverse lay-in. A lot of contact. Doesn't get anything. And there'll be a whistle on Hubbard in the backcourt. We're going to get a substitution here for Alma. Out of the game goes Humphries. Into the game for Humphries, that's Madeline Bernauskas. Here's Hill. Up to Long. Over to Thielen. Thielen gets a pick from Long. Ball gets into Brandt, and she gets fouled on the lay-in attempt. Brandt hits her first free throw. Can't get the second free throw of the fall. There's a scramble for the rebound. It looked like it was last touch by the Brits, but the referee says last touch by the Scots. Brits possession. We're going to get a timeout from the Brits. And we're back after the Albion timeout. Albion leading by 6 here with 5 minutes and 19 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Albion 49, Scots 43. Alma able to decrease the lead down to 6. After being down by double digits, Carter swings it over to Burness. Over to Carter on the left side. Carter walking out, swing it over to Burness, into Hinton. She's been hot for the Brits. She's doubled, gets over to Hubbard. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Hubbard spins, tries to put it up, and she gets fouled. Hubbard can't get the first free throw to fall. She's had a relatively quiet afternoon for the Brits, going 3 of 8 from the field. Hasn't hit a three-pointer of 3 attempts. Although she has 6 rebounds for the Brits as she hits the second free throw. Ball gets up to Humphries. Humphries has a lot of room, pulls up, hits the shot. Lead down to 5 here with 4 minutes 35 seconds left to go in this game. Ball gets into Hinton at the free throw line, over to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer driving in, can't get the floater to fall, and that'll be a foul on the Brits. Scott's possession. Ball gets into Hill, over to Thalen. Brits playing that trap defense. That trap almost came, but it gave up to Humphries. Humphries driving in, loses balance, but the Scots keep possession of the ball. Back out to Hill, over to Thalen. Thalen driving in, finding an open Scott, and she hits it. Madeline Bernoskis. And the Brits lead is now down to 2 with just under 4 minutes left to go. Carter running offense for the Brits. Ball gets into Hinton. She goes up quickly and gets fouled. Hinton hits her first free throw. That now gives her 20 points on the game. She nearly has a double-double. With that free throw, she now has 21 points on the game. Hinton has had a fantastic game for the Brits here, going 8 of 14 from the field, 5 of 7 from the free throw line, And now 8 rebounds, and that's a scramble for the ball. Humphries coming up with it, and she'll slow it up for the Scots. Over to Thalen. Thalen looking for Brandt. She'll spin in, find Humphries. Humphries will drive in, hits the floater. And the lead is back down to 2 points for the Brits. Burness with the ball. Gets a screen from Hubbard. She'll drive in. She gets fouled on the drive. Ball gets inbounded to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer finding Carter on the left side. Gets a screen from Wishmeyer. Finds Hubbard. Hubbard fakes. Gets it back over to Carter. Carter gives a screen to Burness. Burness looking to drive. Hits Hubbard. Back to Carter. Carter jabs. Drives in. Goes in strong with no whistle from the refs. And Wishmeyer tried to go for the steal. And Alma ties it up in transition with the layup from Bernoskis. And we're going to get a timeout from the Brits. And we're back after the Albion timeout. Alma is going on an amazing scoring run to erase this once double-digit deficit from the Brits. And now we have a tie game with 2 minutes, 28 seconds left to go. Ball gets inbounded by Wishmeyer, to Wishmeyer, excuse me. The Brits have struggled to score in the last few trips down the court, and they turn the ball over here. Hill. It's a screen from Hinksball. Excuse me, Bernauskas. Here's Phelan with the drive. Off the backboard and in. And that gives the Scots a 54-52 lead. Here's Carter. Hands it off to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer driving in. It should be called for the travel. Ball gets into Humphreys. Back to Phelan. Hill. Over to Humphreys. Humphreys is settled back out. Guarded by Hubbard. She'll spin. Excellent defense there from the Brits, and it'll be Brits' possession. Excellent defense there on the double team from Wishmeyer and Hubbard. Ball gets into Carter. Here's Hubbard. And to get back off to Carter. Carter will drive in. Finding an open Hinton. And she hits the jumper. Rain Hinton with now 23 points for the Brits. Phelan with the ball. Guarded by Wishmeyer. Ball gets over to Hill. Guarded by Hubbard. She gets a screen. Another screen. Gets it back over to Humphreys. Humphreys driving in and hits the lay-in. Scots with a now 2-point lead, and we're going to get another timeout for the Brits. It'll be a full. And we're back after the timeout for the Brits. Our Albion College Brits are now down by 2 points with 35 seconds left to go late in this fourth quarter. The Scots have come back. They were previously down by double digits early in this quarter. Able to make an amazing comeback effort. And Hinton gets blocked. And Brent gets fouled on the rebound. The ball being inbounded by Phelan. The Brits now need a stop here. And we're going to get a timeout from the Scots. And we're back after the Alma Scots timeout. Alma leading the Brits by 2 after previously being down by double digits. The Brits need a stop here. Shot clock is off. And Wishmeyer gets a hand on the ball there on the inbound, and there'll be another inbound here for the Scots. And as Alma turns the ball over, stolen by Wishmeyer. Carter with the ball, finding Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer for a deep 3, doesn't get it to fall. Badly airballs, and it'll be Alma possession. Timeout Alma. And we're back after the Alma timeout. Albion was able to force a turnover, but Evelyn Wishmeyer was not able to knock down the shot. And here we are with 8 seconds left. Alma leading by 2. Albion desperately needs another turnover, and they have to foul. And they'll send Humphreys to the line. Humphreys has 8 points for the Scots. This may be a helpful stat for the Brits. She's gone 0 for 2 from the free throw line, and boy, do they need her to miss here. First attempt is up and in. Humphreys hitting her first free throw attempt. 6 seconds left. The Brits need this one if they want a chance to tie this one. And for the game, Humphreys hits it. Timeout Brits. Alma, after the timeout, leading the Brits by 4. Just under 7 seconds left to go in the game here. The Brits will have to score quickly. Sam Carter on the inbound. Ball gets into Gillum, and she scores. Timeout Brits. And we're back after the Brits timeout. There was some confusion there on the referees. But Alma leads by 2. 5.5 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Alma on the inbound. Let's see if the Brits can force a turnover. And they foul Madeline Bernauskas. This will be Bernauskas' first trip to the line here. And she can put this game out of reach if she hits both. First attempt is up and in. Second attempt is up for the game and in. Carter on the inbound. Shot for a quick jumper, hits it, but that'll be it. It doesn't matter. Alma with the big win over the Brits, coming in the Kresge Gymnasium, coming back from double digits to start the fourth quarter and bring it back for the win. Turnovers were the story for the women's Brits. Rain Henton leading the Brits with 23 points. And that'll be all for Kresge Gymnasium.